Hello guys, it's Paula and I'm here today to show you the design team project I just completed, and it is the Silhouette collection by Tracy Fox, who's Love Junk Journal on Etsy. I'll put her link in the description below. This was a really fun project to do. I did a folio. I hadn't done one of these before. I saw Gail do one a while back and I couldn't remember how to do it really, but I went ahead and attempted it. And anyway, I'm sure there's things that are different, but I used the Silhouette and I used Tim Holtz, I don't know the name of it, all his bugs. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. I told you I'm not a nature person, but I decided that I would add some things of my own. Like I did add different little labels with different names on it. I put this firefly on here and these little butterflies, and I put a mat behind the Silhouette paper and zigzagged around it. Used some sari silk as a closure, and it has one signature in the center, and then I've added some of the mushrooms, toadstools. I don't know the difference, but again, that's nature. That's not me. On the back was, like I said, was the toadstools or the mushrooms, but I did the same kind of matting on the back, and I did stitch the spine with some of Tim Holtz fabrics with all the different insects and so forth. So let's get started. I'm going to open it up. This is just a tie closure that I have looped through the binding thread or twine. No, it's not twine, it's thread, binding thread. Okay, so here's how it looks in the front, which I think, like I said, turned out really cute. I used two 12 by 12 brown, good hardy brown cardstock. I think it was Bedazzle that I used. And so let's go in. So when you open it, you're going to see that same matted craft with the zigzag. And this one is just like it comes here. Over here it is too. I made the book cover itself with craft and the Silhouette paper. I mean, it speaks for itself, doesn't it? But first, let me show you how this opens. So we're right here. We open back. Yes, you heard me. We have 4 pockets. We have the same thing on the other side, so it can open out to have 4 pockets. Now you can't see everything perfect. I'm holding the book up in the center. But now you need to recognize that I also used, I lost my little note. I had a little note to tell all the different, I'm sorry, that is my fault, that had all the different project names, or the things I used. Like I know I used the mushrooms. I used a bird stamp from Hero Arts, and I used Tim Holtz stamps, and I'm trying to remember, this paper is Tracy's also, and I'm going to rack my brain while we're doing this and be frustrated that I don't have my little paper in front of me. I had a friend over today, and I probably put it somewhere. I may never find it, or I might find it when we get off video. But go to Tracy's site on Etsy. It's Love Junk Journals by Tracy Fox. Go there. You can see all her designs, and these are some of the newer ones, and it's awesome. They're great. I love all the earth tones, which goes great with insects and bugs. I did a tie in the middle, tied it into a little bow. But so I combined both of those. Let's look at the book first, then we'll look at the pockets. There's pockets on the inside as well. Inside this craft cover, I put the word notes on both sides. These pockets come in the kit. They're Tracy designed those, and then I stamped it with Tim Holtz stamp. And this is a little envelope that comes in the kit. And I just took the bird and framed him out, gave him a little bit of craft on the side to go with the kit, or go with the design, and there you go. Cute little birds. I don't know where she got them or where she came up with that design, but I like the little birds. Okay, now I'm going to turn this back the way I had it so it will be great. Everywhere there's a square, which represents a label, I'm assuming, for collage paper, I put an insect. And so I don't know all the insects. I'm sorry. I'm going to let you just watch it and enjoy it. And if you decide you want this book at some point, you can look up all the insects. Or you can label them and name them. Okay. And there's florals, of course, and fern and so forth in the book as well. So the paper is tea stained. And so I also have these pockets, which are from the kit, that I put a couple butterflies on. And there's a firefly, and I just put some appliques at the top and stitched around it. And there's journaling space on the back of each tag. And then I stitched the paper, the coffee stain or tea stain paper. Added a mushroom here. Another mushroom on this sheet. It just depended on what I thought it looked like it needed. And here is a little bee stamped on that block. Even the pockets, I stamped on all the pockets. So it's going to be hard for you to know unless you've seen the kit by itself what is part of it and not part of it. But all the insects on the pockets and in the embellishments are stamped. Like here's a big old fly. I think that's a fly. Don't take my word for it. I do know what a fly is. Okay, and oh, here's the fly. This is the fly. Isn't he gross? Ugh, not my favorite thing. Okay, and the tea stain paper folds out. And it's stitched. Let me get my fingers on it here. So, you know, butterfly, various bugs, birds, mushrooms, a lot of nature. I guess we can call it a nature. Here's a ladybug. I think that is a beetle, but I'm not sure. Here's another tag. The tags did come with the insects on them. Here's another little creature, fern. Another fold out page, tea stained. Ladybugs crawling all over the place, and there's some butterflies that comes on the stamp, on the tags. I didn't think it looked like a lacy foo-foo kind of book, and that's why I did appliques instead of lace, or I did sari silk. There's another little creature stamped. This is the perfect color tones for a nature book, but it's also just a great book to, you know, to journal in. Here's another mushroom or toadstool, whichever you want to call it. I don't know what it is. Sorry. I have to take my extra time and energy just to get the books together, do my videos. And here is another little bird journaling card. Whoops, and you can journal on the back of these. I labeled a lot of the journaling places. I just like the look. And there's the back. I forgot to stamp one there. I'll go back and stamp one. And this is a little bird stamp by Hero Arts on this little pocket here. So I cut the pages in different areas of the designs and put them on the stitched them onto the khaki paper, and did the same over here with some ladybugs. I put the word ladybugs there. I wanted each of them to be kind of roaming in and out of boxes at different ways. And this is the back part of the book. I made this out of a book page. So what I did was I took this paper, text paper, not this one particularly, and I folded it like this. I've done a tutorial on this, I believe. And then before doing anything, I folded this under like a hem and did a zigzag across there, which is where this comes in, right here. And then I put all the paper on here. And then when I was done with that, I stitched around the whole book. You can zigzag, straight stitch, depending on the size of it. This is a smaller one. And then I stitched, or you can zigzag down the middle. I made journaling cards out of Tracy's mushrooms. Fun. And these are all in brown tones, which I think is nice. It says notes on the back. Okay, this one has butterflies. Has notes on the back as well. And it goes into this pocket. It's a new, nice way to make a tag. I mean, it can easily be a tag. Over on this pocket, I did the ladybugs, like I said. I took a shrunk down time card. I don't know if you can tell that or not right there. I ruffled up the sari silk and stitched across it with zigzag. Put the circle labels that come on with the kit. And then I just put these little labels that I got from, I don't even remember, but put nature here, beauty here, and then journal on the back. And then I took a book page and made it into a, no I didn't, I took black cardstock. And then I put some of the paper over here and stitched around that. And it says take flight. And back here it says notes. All right. I wanted the tags to be different and not traditional. I wanted all the embellishments to kind of be that way. Then we get over here. I'm going to move it over a little bit. We have pockets. This says bees on here. I didn't label all of them because I didn't want it to be just the same old thing over and over. And so here I took some text paper, made a little card out of it, inked it down really good, took pieces of, I tore different sections and I rearranged the whole design of the papers, but you can still tell it's this. And this was a strip that came in the kit. And right here it says, in joy and sadness, flowers are our constant friend. That's so true, isn't it? And here is collaging for journaling on the inside and on the back. Zigzagged around all of that. And then this is Gail's idea. She was showing a couple weeks, 2 or 3 weeks ago. It's a miniature lunch sack, which can be journaled on in the back. And it has, you know, you take the bottom flap and you put glue on the sides to make a little pocket. And there's always little things we can put in it. There's some pretty butterflies. This is the bird that comes on the paper. And this is the Hero Arts stamp of a bird. And back here is this other paper. It says butterfly. And inside I made a tag out of the craft paper, and I just used my pinking shears to do something different. Put some sari silk at the top, mushrooms on the back. I just think it turned out lovely. And this is like, this holds your tag right here. The bag does in the top. I have made sack pockets like similar to this before, and it's lots of fun, and it makes a great embellishment for your book. So this is my design team project for July, and I love the way it turned out. And later I was on Facebook on the design team page, and I noticed, and I'm sorry, I don't remember her name, but I wanted to tell her book was beautiful. I didn't get my idea from that, but I could have easily by looking at it. This was actually something that Gail did on her channel, and I just want to thank her for the inspiration, and thank Tracy for the wonderful digitals that she puts out so we can have fun designing for her. Thank you, Tracy. I'll put the link below. Go check out the silhouette. While you're there, check out the butterflies paper. I'm sorry, I'll find out what the name is and put it in the description below. I have it somewhere in this room. So you guys go check her out. I know you'll enjoy it. See you next time. Bye-bye.